Well, hello everyone. I know I haven't done a video in a while, and I hope this is okay, but I've been lazy, as most people would say it. I've been doing other things that haven't been productive, but I decided, why not shoot a video? Besides, I got some cool stuff for you. As the title says, I'm going to be unboxing some figures I got, both a little while ago and some I got most recently. So, let's check a few of them out. We'll start off with one. Well, we'll go through them. First one is WrestleMania 35 Matt Hardy. You won't ever find a Matt Hardy figure for WWE for a while. Well, not a current one, since he's signed to AEW. So we'll be reviewing that. Another one is the other Hardy, Jeff Hardy. This is a basic from 2018. It's a long time ago, but I never took it out of the box. I put these two up on a shelf together, but I decided I need to make space, so I'll unbox them for you. And then we have one of the newer series, Series 113. So we have Buddy Murphy, which I don't have, so I'm glad I picked him up. You can see that right there. Drew McIntyre, again, I don't have him. I'm glad to pick him up so I can keep the current, because he's the current WWE champion. I don't have him, so I was forced to put it on Randy Orton, which is past tense. So, glad to have that. I also got Edge from the same series. This is not current Edge. This is a long time ago Edge, but understandable. They probably don't have this figure out yet. So, Edge. And then the one where... Okay, so this... I'm not going to unbox this one, because this is the first time in the line. If I find another one of these, I'll unbox it. But this is Mia Yim from the series. And NXT Superstar, she is on Raw, known as Reckoning for Retribution. Yeah, I'm not going to unbox this one, so we'll put this to the side. But, as you can see on the back of these ones... I didn't get the John Cena because there's so many of them. So I just didn't get them. But we'll start the unboxing. First off, we'll start with Jeff Hardy. So I guess this one came to me at a Kmart, I think, in Foley. So let's see here. So the Hardy figure is one of my favorites of mine. As you can see, Jeff Hardy, this is before face paint and everything. This is when he just returned after WrestleMania 34. He had some stuff in Impact and then, what was it, TNA with his brother Matt. And then they came back at WrestleMania 34, a part of a Fatal 4-Way Tag Team, Raw Tag Team Championship ladder match. It was the Hardys, it was Enzo and Kaz, it was Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, and it was... Who was it? Sheamus and Cesaro. All those teams. But, right here. Looks amazing. So, here's the Jeff figure. Right there. Just discard this trash to the side. And on to Matt Hardy. Right here. Matt Hardy. This is Woken Matt Hardy, not regular Matt Hardy. Woken Matt Hardy was something that WWE had brought back. This is also a 2018 figure. Okay. So, Woken Matt Hardy they brought because of his broken Matt Hardy and TNA and all that. So they wanted to do something without copyright. So it was Woken Matt Hardy. And so he tag teamed with Bray Wyatt. Now let's get this open. And at WrestleMania 35, he won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal thanks to Bray Wyatt. No, it wasn't WrestleMania 35, it was WrestleMania 34. WrestleMania 30... I got all my facts messed up, I'm sorry. The Hardys came back WrestleMania 33. 34 is when he won the Memorial. God, my facts got messed up. I'm sorry for all the fans out there. God. My brain's just puzzled today. But... Woken Matt Hardy came around, fought Bray Wyatt, and that was really all Woken Matt Hardy did was the whole Bray Wyatt versus Matt Hardy feud. And this was I think this was one of the first times that Bray Wyatt became a face, was when Matt Hardy had teamed up with him. But let's get this out of there and get y'all a good look at him. Let's get this together. That head. There we are. Look at that. Woken Matt Hardy, WrestleMania 35 edition. Go good. We have the Hardy Boys now. This was when I think he was out, he was in, was when he went Woken. So, Hardy Boys. And those are the oldest ones that I've had. And so, the rest of these basics, again, Mia Yim, I'm not going to unbox, but show you, because I don't unbox the first ones. But Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre in this one, this is still 2020, one of the last ones. I think I got this in December. So, WWE Champion, he got a big push in 2020, so I really enjoyed that. His reign has been superior, really. I'd like to see The Fiend go up against him. The Fiend winning the WWE Championship would be nice at one point. But yeah, let's get to the rest of the unboxing of him. Drew McIntyre was a prodigy before he became champion. He was a former Intercontinental Champion, former NXT Champion, former Raw Tag Team Champion, and current WWE Champion. He's a two-time WWE Champion, actually, beating Brock Lesnar the first time and Randy Orton the second time. But here you see Drew McIntyre and his ring wear. I mean, look at that. The facial features, though, with these new ones, it's incredible. Set that right there. Next one. Buddy Murphy. So this one is the disciple Buddy Murphy, as I can see right here on his attire. This is when him and Seth Rollins came together and fought together. But then later on in the year, Buddy Murphy had this thing going on with Elijah Mysterio, and so they're a couple apparently. And Seth Rollins hated the Mysterios and had been in a rivalry with them since after Money in the Bank. So that was at the start of 2020, and it lasted until Buddy Murphy finally beat Seth Rollins. So let's get this out of here. Buddy Murphy is a former Raw Tag Team Champion, a former Cruiserweight Champion, and a former NXT Tag Team Champion. He tag teamed with Seth Rollins for the Raw titles. He tag teamed with, I want to say, Blake for the NXT Tag Team Championships. He also was with Alexa Bliss in NXT and their team. So let's get that out here. Gotta say, I was a big fan of Buddy Murphy. His theme song, when it hit, I was like, oh, trouble's coming for the Cruiserweights. But, yeah, look at that right here. He's an Australian wrestler. He won one of the titles in Australia, which was a big hit. And you see the disciple right here on his thigh. Buddy Murphy. And here we are. Edge. The last one in the series that I'm going to unbox. Again, I didn't get John Cena because John Cena. And I'm not unboxing me again because it's the first time in the line. I don't usually unbox first time in the lines. But Edge, so many accomplishments. WWE Champion, World Heavyweight Champion, Tag Team Champion, Intercontinental Champion. He's almost done it all. Royal Rumble winner. He's won the Money in the Bank. So many rivalries with Undertaker. Tag teamed with multiple legends. And has had he's had a great year. One thing I think I want to see is Seth Rollins versus Edge. That would be a good showdown. Not many people would think of that, but think about it. Seth Rollins versus Edge. I think it'd be one for the ages. Here we go. Oh, and just to clarify, this is not the new Edge. This isn't older Edge. This is younger Edge. Back in the days of 2007, 2008, before the neck surgery. So, there you go. Look at his youthful hair. The tattoos, they detail their figures these days pretty well. Got that ring wear. Put that right there. So, let me go back over the singles ones that I just did. Jeff Hardy, again, 2018. We got Matt Hardy, 2018, WrestleMania. And then the series, 113, Drew McIntyre. Series 113, Buddy Murphy, The Disciple. Series 113, Edge, Radar Superstar. And then the unboxed Mia Yim, Series 113. One more thing. I forgot about this. The Battle Pack, Series 67, which includes championship contract. It's Stone Cold Steve Austin and AJ Styles. So this one came to where it was AJ Styles signing the contract, I think, to fight. Who was he fighting? Randy. I don't know. Yeah. It says right here in the contract to guarantee that the WWE World Title match between Steve Austin and AJ Styles. But this little thing happened when I think Styles and it was the OC that were challenging for the Raw Tag Team titles at some point, and then Styles was going to go for the United States title at some point. I think Clash of Champions is when the Monday before Clash of Champions is when this broke out. But as you can see here, Stone Cold is New York one, and AJ Styles in his OC attire. But let's get to opening that. Another thing about the Battle Packs I do like they're starting to do is put in these little things, like the contract or championships. And that sometimes it's not even fighting against each other. Like, there's Miz and Morrison right behind me that I had unboxed, and it came with the SmackDown Tag Team titles, and I didn't have those, so I enjoyed those. There we are. Let's take out this contract first. Oops. Well, one thing about the stuff in WWE these days, you can always put back together. Yep, flexible again. This contract is guaranteed that the WWE World Title match between Steve Austin and AJ Styles takes place, and all parties have agreed to these conditions. Nice. So, contract right there. Let's get. So, I have many. I wouldn't say many. This is my second AJ Styles, but I've seen many and I've gone across many. I was like, nah. But this one was cool. This is the OC one. You won't find this one anymore because OC was him, Gallus, and Anderson. It used to be the club, but they're just the original club is what the OC stands for. But AJ Styles, and then we have the greatest wrestler, in my opinion, of all time. Let's get that out of the way. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Look at that. Like, I can see the facial features and the muscular features. I like it a lot. And then his attire is just the same attire they did for that contract signing, which is perfect. Now, the thing about Austin is that you don't see many Stone Cold Steve Austin figures out because, I don't know, they've been pretty rare. The latest one that came out was the Steve Austin Royal Rumble one that I have up there on my wall, which is being hunted for a while. But Stone Cold Steve Austin and the AJ Styles from that pack, along with the contract, which I guess is a dream match because Stone Cold versus AJ Styles. I don't know who wants it, but I guess if it could happen, I'd like it to happen. Again, Stone Cold's retired. But that'll conclude our unboxing video. I hope you enjoyed it, and make sure to like and subscribe for more. I don't know if I'm going back to video games just yet, but comment down whether you want more unboxing videos or if you want some movie reviews, or if you want a video game review from the him. Oh, don't you worry, Ari. I'll be back, all right. I'll be back. And I've got some most terrible, some of the hardest, some of the worst games you could ever imagine. Beware.